Tay Tay Williams is 82 and lives in her own home in Rockhampton. She has been receiving a Level 3 home care package since early 2022 and receives regular support with wound care, online bill payments, and gardening. Tay Tay is careful with her spending and likes to plan ahead. Over the past 2 years, she has built up $3,200 in unspent funds. With the Support at Home program beginning on the 1st of November 2025, Tay Tay has been reading about how the system will work. She knows that she will receive a quarterly budget instead of a daily subsidy, and that her services will now be grouped into new categories. But she had one big question: what happens to her unspent funds? As a grandfathered client, Tay Tay's funding, client contributions and unspent funds will be protected. Under Support at Home, these will be referred to as Home Care Package Unspent Funds. The $3,200 she has saved will transfer into the new system and remain available for her to use alongside her regular quarterly budget. These funds will not expire. Each quarter, Tay Tay will receive a new allocation of funding based on her classification. This is intended to fund her services for a 3-month period. If she does not use all of it, up to $1,000 or 10%, whichever is greater, will carry over into the next quarter, but will expire at the end of that quarter. Tay Tay's carryover funds and her home care package unspent funds will be kept separate. Both can be used to purchase additional supports that are not covered by her regular quarterly budget, provided they are included in her care plan. For example, if Tay Tay wanted to arrange some extra physiotherapy, Trilogy Care would be able to help her use her home care package unspent funds or carry over funds appropriately. Importantly, as with all grandfathered and hybrid clients, Tay Tay will be required to use her home care package unspent funds before she can access funding from the Assistive Technology and Home Modification Scheme. No separate approval will be needed to use her home care package unspent funds for assistive technology or home modifications, as long as the item is listed on the ATHM item list. Tay Tay feels reassured. The funds she saved under the old system will not be lost. She will continue receiving the support she needs, with a clear view of her balances and budgets in her monthly statements. Most importantly, she will have the flexibility to plan ahead on her own terms. Jack Wilson is 85 and lives in Townsville in a granny flat behind his daughter's house. He was approved for a Level 2 home care package in February 2025 and received services such as wound care, help getting to the men's shed, and home maintenance. Jack is a full pensioner, and because he is still quite independent, he has not used his full budget each month. He has built up $2,800 in unspent funds. With the Support at Home program starting on the 1st of November, 2025, Jack will automatically transition as a hybrid client. This means he was approved under the Home Care Package program, but will continue under the new system, which introduces new service categories and a quarterly budget model. Jack's biggest question was, what happens to the unspent funds he has already saved? The answer is clear. As a hybrid client, Jack will keep his unspent funds. These will transfer with him into Support at Home and will now be referred to as Home Care Package Unspent Funds. They will sit alongside his new quarterly allocations and remain available to support additional care. Jack's annual funding will now be split into 4 quarterly budgets, each covering 3 months. These funds are intended to pay for his regular approved services. If Jack does not use all of his allocation in a quarter, up to $1,000 or 10%, whichever is greater, will automatically roll forward into the next quarter. These are called carryover funds and will expire at the end of the next quarter. Jack's home care package unspent funds, carryover funds, and current quarterly funds will all be held separately. If Jack needs extra services, such as more home maintenance or additional social support, those costs can be covered by either his carryover funds or his home care package unspent funds, if included in his care plan. If he needs to purchase equipment or have modifications made to his home, he will be able to use his home care package unspent funds for items listed on the ATHM item list. One important rule is that Jack must use his home care package unspent funds before he can access funding through the ATHM scheme. This will apply to both hybrid and grandfathered clients. Trilogy Care will help Jack ensure funds are used in the correct order and aligned with his approved supports. Jack does not need to rush to spend his savings. Trilogy Care will work with him to plan services around his needs and make sure all funding is used appropriately. He will continue receiving monthly statements showing what has been spent, what remains in his quarterly budget, what funding has carried over between quarters, and what is left in his home care package unspent funds balance. Jack will move into support at home with confidence, knowing the care he values is still in place, his savings are protected and his services can be adjusted as needed.